Hey people, this is We187 and welcome back to my Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. In the last part we got to the Enchanted Dominion and we're gonna get started right away because we got a lot to do in this episode. And I mean a lot, because we're not gonna have a save point for a while. So yeah, let's... Yeah, we can start off by killing these, whatever they are. I don't know what they are. I've seen Sleeping Beauty. I mean, who hasn't seen Sleeping Beauty? That is where this movie is from, right? But I just don't remember these guys because it's been so long. And these guys can actually somewhat hurt you. Not that much. Oh yeah, I want to name Magic Pulse too. Don't shoot arrows at me. That's not nice. So anyway, I am recording and it is, well, it's Friday. I wasn't at school today because I had a college visit. And so yeah, that was fun. I went to, said college and I talked to people there. You know, I'm going into video game design. That is my major. And they were like, yay! And I was like, yay! And then we were all like, yay! And yeah, no, we weren't like that. But, you know, we took the train there because it is in the city. It's in Chicago. You know, I live in Lombard, which is like, I don't know, I guess 20 miles away from Chicago, something like that. And it takes about 40 minutes to get there by train. And since I'm, you know, commuting, I won't have a dorm there the first year. I have to take a train, so I gotta take the metro. It's a common crow. In my ecology class, we had this bird test a few weeks ago where we had to like identify tons of different kinds of birds, and there was like a black-capped chickadee, and you know the common crow. What else was there? You know, a lot of stuff. Like the hard ones were like the woodpeckers, like the red-bellied woodpecker and the red-headed woodpecker. They look almost alike. And then no, the red, yeah, they do look alike. And then the downy woodpecker versus the hairy woodpecker. Those are really similar too. And so, I don't know, you just gotta watch out for those. I mean, you don't have to watch out for them. They're just winter birds in my area that we study in my ecology class. Which reminds me, I have an ecology project to do. I have to write a wiki on, what was it? Yeah, we're studying biomes now, and I have to write a wiki on, like, a deciduous forest, like an actual wiki. Although it's using a really crappy site, it's like something like Wet Paint or something like that. I mean, why not just use Wikia? I've edited on Wikia before. By the way, don't read my Final Fantasy XII wiki walkthrough. It sucks. I actually, I mean, now you're all gonna go read it, but I requested that it should be deleted because, I don't know. I was trying to like copy Blue Highwind and be like all like smartass and stuff, and it's stupid. Now, I mean, that was like what, a year and a half ago, almost 2 years now since I wrote that, and I haven't worked on it in like a year and a half. Because I did it over the summer in between my sophomore and junior year. I was like, oh yeah, I want to write this walkthrough. And then I got up to a pretty late game. I got up to like post-Arcades. And then I just stopped. What are we doing now? Oh, I want to name that finisher. Yeah, I just stopped. And, oh crap, what am I going to name this? Well, I was going to, crap, I forgot what I was going to name it. But I'm just going to name it Ruin. Ruin is good because later on I'm gonna have a Ruin go, you know, based after the, no, not Ryun, based after the FF13 spelled Ruin, which is actually pretty awesome depending on what you're fighting. So yeah, Ruin. There we go, Ruin. There was something else I wanted to name it because I was gonna save Ruinga for later, but it doesn't matter. There actually is some stuff over there, but since we're short on time, I'm gonna skip it. But anyway, yeah, don't smoke weed either. That's crap. But don't read my wiki walkthrough. Yeah, just don't, because the way I wrote back then sounds nothing like, and it never did sound anything like what I really am. I was just trying to like be, I don't know, stupid or something. Because, you know, if you've read Blue Highwind's walkthroughs, you know, they're actually really awesome and hilarious. And I don't know, maybe, I guess I was just trying to copy him because he was, like, so awesome at that time. And he's still awesome, but he doesn't make walkthroughs anymore. He does a blog now. And I actually read his blog. But he doesn't like Final Fantasy VIII, so he's a jerk. But he's cool. He's cool at the same time because Final Fantasy XII is his favorite. So, you know. But he doesn't like Final Fantasy VIII, and he doesn't like Final Fantasy 13, which is kind of, you know, I'm kind of mixed about him because, I mean, I wouldn't mind if he doesn't like him, but he, like, you know, kind of flames them because that's the kind of person he is. He's not a bad person, he's just, that's, you know, he's got that weird kind of personality flair, and it's actually really entertaining at times. I loved reading his FF7 walkthrough. That's the only walkthrough, apart from FF12, that I've read in full. FF12 I haven't read in full, but I actually use it, and I will be using it for the LP, for the order that I should be doing the hunts, because if it's one thing I'm bad about in FF12, it's when I should actually be doing the hunts, because the hunts are, you know, I'll do them like way too late or way too early, and then, you know, I just rather, you know, go when he says to go. And also, I've only did 100% of the hunts, I think, twice in FF12, because just like Final Fantasy 13, I enjoy playing through the story aspect more than the side missions. But that being said, I love Final Fantasy 12 side quests, and I recently, like, I've had, I think, 3 playthroughs in the past year of FF12, and I've done, I think, 90% of the hunts each time, so I know about most of them. It's just like about the few that I tend to forget, like Death Gaze. I can never, like, remember what airships I have to ride to get that to work. And then there's some others later, like the back to Barheim side quest. I'm terrible at that. I'm going to look at a guide for that. And you'd think that since I've done it, oh come on, Aqua, don't fall. You'd think that since I've like done the back to Barheim side quest myself like 5 times, I'd know how to do it, but nope. You know, that's just how it is. I'm bad at remembering that. So I'm gonna look at that, because, you know, you gotta do all that, you know, finding the Barheim key and like talking to Dantro's wife. You know, when I LP FF13, I'm gonna do that, because I haven't done that yet in the LP. Yeah, and people think, if you didn't know, I'm already 38 episodes into the LP of Final Fantasy 12 International Zodiac Job System. But the difference is I stopped, because that was my first LP. So when I go back to it, I'm gonna have to have like a recap episode, because I'm starting on episode 39. That's the first episode of the new one, and so I am gonna have a story recap. I already have like a little script going on that I'm gonna probably commentate through, because, you know, I was doing that in Spanish class. I was bored. You know, is it like, do we learn about like I don't even remember what we're doing, because I don't know the names of what we're doing. I just know what we're doing. And, oh, you're dead. I'm sorry. But I was writing like a little script for what I would do for like the recap episode, because that's going to be kind of challenging. I'm just killing stuff. Oh my god, I have stuff to do in this episode. Oh my god. How many times am I going to say, oh my god? Oh my god. Wasn't Al Fox the 13th doing that the other time? Like, in one of his Super Mario 64 videos, he was like saying, oh my god, so much. And yeah, now I'm doing it too. Not really. I'm just, you know, I can actually commentate freely for once, because my parents aren't home. And usually when they are home, I have to be like quiet. It's like, oh, ooh, Absolute Zero. Like, oh, should I like not say something that, you know, like, and then they look at me like, what are you talking about, man? Like, I don't know. I mean, they know I like to record, but it's just that sense of awkwardness. Like, I can't really be loud and, you know, that they're like in the living room, like 20 feet away or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm recording. And they can hear me probably. You know, that's just, eh. Wait, how did we get... Okay, so I guess we can't go back, but we got high jump. So I'm going to equip that right now, unlike Ventus, where I, like, left it, like, not equipped for, like, I don't know, what, 6 episodes or something? Oh no, we replaced jump with high jump. We can't jump anymore, but we can high jump. And high jump we got. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. So we're 9 minutes in. These guys are bigger than usual, aren't they? Probably just me. So yeah. Oh man, I'm talking about so much stuff today. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the walkthroughs. Yeah, so read Blue Highwind's walkthrough, because it's actually funny. But don't read mine, because even though I started writing mine before he wrote his FF12 walkthrough, mine actually needs a lot of grammatical fixing work. Well, it doesn't need it, because it's going to get deleted. I actually was talking to Fayethan, I think that's how you say his name, Fayethan, on the FF Wiki. I asked him, hey, since you're an admin, do you think you could, like, delete my walkthrough? I mean, I know I could do it myself, but then someone could just bring it back, like any person could bring it back. And I know there's a way to delete a walkthrough permanently, because that's what he did with, or someone did with Blue Highwind's Final Fantasy 9 walkthrough, and I was pretty pissed about that, because his FF9 walkthrough was awesome. But my FF12 walkthrough wasn't awesome at all. You know, I was bashing Vaughn. You know, I feel so bad now, because Vaughn is actually awesome. I mean, yeah, I know, you probably don't like me saying that. You probably like to think, like, oh my god, Vaughn has nothing to do with FF12, but yeah, he doesn't. You're right. But he's still awesome. I think if I was in Vaughn's situation in Final Fantasy 12, I'd probably react very similar to the way he does. You know, I don't know. I would. And he's awesome in Dissidia Duodecim if you've seen some of the clips out now. Man, I can't wait for that game. March 22nd, I think it is. And then there's on Sunday. This is going up, what, tomorrow? So Sunday, tomorrow, Pokemon Black and White comes out. And I'm getting it. I'm getting it. You know, I don't have the money for it, but I said screw it. I know I have Anime Central later on in May. That's a convention I always go to every year. But I can't live without my Black and White. I've been looking forward to it too much. And I'm going to get Mizumaru, or Oshawott is the starter. I still call it Mizumaru because, I don't know, I got used to it. Because, yeah, I don't know. A balloon letter. What do you do with a balloon letter? Does that have something to do with, like the sticker dress-up thing that I never use? There's actually, like, a dress-up minigame or something, or, like, where you put stickers on the characters. And I've never done that. I've never found, you know, why. It's just a gimmick. I don't know. Maybe if there is something useful about it, you know, I guess good for it. I still don't really want to use it. It reminds me of, like, in Pokemon, Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, where you gotta, like, dress up your Pokemon for contests. And don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon contests, but not in the game. I love it in the show. And even more so, I liked it more in Gen 3. I thought that they got kind of corny in Gen 4 with the contests, even in the show, because, like, when May was doing it, she was all epic, because she was, like, you know, against Drew and Harley, and, yes, I watch Pokemon. I love watching Pokemon. I actually have, the first, since, you know, Pokemon Advanced and Advanced Challenge and Advanced Battle is my favorite of all the series. I have, actually DVDs of those. Oh yay, level 15. So yeah, like like last year at ACEN, or Anime Central, it's shortened to ACEN, I actually did buy the first, I think it was first 22 episodes of Pokemon Advanced, and, you know, I think May and Max are awesome characters. Even if Max is useless, he's a cool character. And we got a potion. Alright, let's continue on. Continue on! Oh yeah, we actually got here, so I guess this is where we'll stop the episode. After my episode of rambling and rambling and rambling. I didn't even talk about what I wanted to talk about. Like, I don't even remember what I wanted to talk about, but I didn't talk about it. So I guess we'll talk about it next time, if I remember, but I probably won't. So, if you like this part, rate, comment, subscribe. I will see you next time. Shaky Aqua, Shaky Aqua, Shaky, Shaky, Shaky. Bye, everybody.